are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, you are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the road, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Hello. Shit, my voice. Hello, everybody. Welcome back again to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. And yes, the boys are back again on the show, and it's all about transfer. Chelsea transfer mega show is what we're going to talk about on today's. We're going to start the transfer. As you know, the January transfer window is just around the corner, and it's all about transfer talk on today's program. It's all about transfer. All the gossip. Today, tomorrow, we will until I think a Thursday. We still have not this Thursday. I don't think we have a game on this Thursday.
No, this Thursday we do. It's Boxing Day.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then
don't have
Monday.
There's
we do have a
nothing
game
on
Monday
Wednesday because Wednesday's Christmas Day.
And Monday we have a game also.
That's Ipswich, isn't it?
Yeah.
Away.
So Monday, there's Thursday, and then Monday, 3 days difference, and we have a game. So yeah, it's transfer chaos over at Stamford Bridge. As if you look at the title on the thumbnail, we say it's transfer chaos over at Stamford Bridge, and we are diving headfirst into all the breaking and the rumors surrounding Chelsea Football Club on the news on transfer show. Chelsea showing interest on UC Fofana. Garcia, yes, another young chap from Barcelona. Garcia to the Magpies. And Ben Chilwell and Chukwuemeka on their way out of the football club. We've got all the Enzo Maresca spilling the tea. And also hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and join the live chat. Let's predict Enzo Maresca's and Chelsea's next move. If you're here with me, don't forget we are streaming live on 2 platforms at the same time, X and YouTube. Whatever it is, let us know where exactly you are joining the show from. We'll be very, very happy to know that you guys have made this channel what it is. It's not that easy. ups and downs, but we still gather the momentum to make it reality. Your love, my love, our support, love for Chelsea, Man United, all football fanatics, football fans. We open our door for you all. You're all welcome to this wonderful platform, Blueclouds Media. We're live on X at the same time. So be with me. Do not go anywhere. Be part of the conversation. Let us know your thoughts on the up and coming rumors and those that will be leaving the football club in this January transfer window and those that will be coming in. If you look at the thumbnail, you see Fofana of the AS Milan fame, and also Eric Garcia of Barcelona fame. Also, we will be making a strong comparison, the height, the price tag, and also the competition of if these players make their way to Chelsea Football Club, who they will be competing with. So do not go anywhere. Strong comparison. Also, we will send the link in as usual. This club does it all the time for you to be able to join us here and have your say. That's why this platform is here. So don't go anywhere. Join us here on the show. Blueclouds Media is here with us. Is here with you, and we'll make it a point for you to have your say as usual. Be there for us, and we'll be right back. And absolutely, the boys are back again, bringing you the most captivating and interesting sports show that keeps you going all the time. It never gets boring. It never, until you said, I'm just tired of it. And then you walk away. But other than that, we're here for you all the time, 24/7, talking sports. Yesterday, we were here. And the day before, we were also here. And we're still here every day. We'll be gone for Christmas a little bit because we got family. We have to also take a break and celebrate Christmas. Absolutely. But my man, my brother, Stephen G, is here with me. Stephen, what are you doing? What are your plans? I know, not Christmas. What are you doing for the day? Not Christmas. I'm not asking for what are your plans for Christmas. I'm just saying, what are you doing for the day?
Honestly, not a lot. Yeah, there's just not a lot going on, so there's not done anything, to be honest.
Absolutely. All right. As you guys are joining us here over the weekend, there were some few ups and downs in terms of the Premier League games. But today's news, there's some few news here we're going to talk about. As Chelsea transfer news, I said Enzo Maresca admit that Ben Chilwell and the Connor Chukwuemeka likely wish to leave the football club. They are playing players who didn't play a lot with us, like Ben Chilwell, as he said. And probably they are the first that will leave their football club. Also, he said there's been rumors out there on social media networks. Barcelona want some more cash to operate more freely in the transfer markets and are willing to sell Eric Garcia for around a fee of 25 million, with Newcastle and Chelsea both interested in the young chap. Chelsea are preparing a bid for AC Milan's Fofana and are ready to make a bid ahead of January in an attempt to improve their midfield depth behind Caicedo and Lavia. The Blues are said to be preparing a formal offer of 60 million, which is equivalent to 50 million pounds, according to Fixture. So these are some of the rumors going out on social media. Whether it is going to happen or not, we don't know. We represent the media, and that is what we do. We're going to talk about it over here and see what are the options and how reliable are these news, whether they are or not. We're going to look at what Chelsea have and how Chelsea can improve their midfield, depending on the players that are coming in and the players that we are talking about on today's show. My name is Nizion with my co-host, Stephen G. Let's get the show going. Stephen, you've heard the news. let's start from what we have already. We're gonna talk about Ben Chilwell and Kano Chukwuemeka before we talk about you see Fofana and Eric
Garcia.
what's his name again?
Garcia.
Eric Garcia. So Ben Chilwell and Kano Chukwuemeka out first before we talk about incoming.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you stand on Ben Chilwell and Kano Chukwuemeka?
Yeah, you gotta go, bro. Gotta go. Realistically, there's no reason in keeping them because they're just money on wages that they're not really playing. Let's be honest. Chilwell has played, I think, once since the start of the season, and that was in the Carabao Cup against Barrow. I can't even remember if he started that game. I think he came off the bench. But yeah, I mean, there's no point keeping him around, so get him gone. Carney hasn't played, so get him gone, whether that's a loan or a permanent, who knows, but he needs at least a loan in January.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I thought maybe you took a break.
No,
So,
I
yeah,
thought,
you talked about
I
Kano
thought your
Chukwuemeka.
audio and stuff was messing up. That's what I thought was happening.
No.
No,
We talked about Kano
I made it quick, just quick roundup. It's easier.
So regarding Kano Chukwuemeka, I know injury hasn't helped him at all, but do you think that it's the right time for Chelsea to take a loss on him and then let him go? If regarding what we have already, don't you think that Chelsea should still hang on? I would say hold on to Kano Chukwuemeka for a little bit and wait until summer. If it still doesn't work, things still doesn't work with Kano Chukwuemeka, and let him go in the summer instead of the January transfer window.
But hold on to him for what?
With Ben Chilwell, I know where we stand on him because he was actually going to
hold on to Carney for what? It makes no sense.
Why?
Yeah, exactly. Why? Why hold on to him?
Because I felt like there is a player in him. Because we saw him last season under Mauricio Pochettino. The goal he scored
there's no
against
disputing that
West
there's a
Ham
player in there.
Injury,
there's no disputing that's not the issue.
He's still young.
Yeah,
I think he's 24, right?
The issue isn't about whether there's a player in there or not. That's not the issue.
What is the issue?
The issue is where does he get playing time? It's not at Chelsea. Because who does he start ahead of? Doesn't start ahead of Palmer. And that's his main position.
The 10 role.
Yeah.
Well, he can be a backup. Is he willing? He can be a backup? Is he willing to leave, or the club is just willing to let him go? Is he on high wages?
I think he wants
to
leave. I mean, he's not getting game time. So
is he willing to stay? Is he willing to stay and fight for his position?
No, I think he wants to go. He's not getting game time. He's barely played. He's played 3 games maybe?
Mm-hmm.
So there's no point in him staying. At least loan him out. At a bare minimum, loan him out.
Exactly. Okay. All right. I got you. Thank you very much, Stephen, on that. I mean, it makes sense. If the player is forcing its way out, understandable. You gotta grant his wishes because the competition there is too much for him. Because you're talking about Joao Felix, who's also on the bench. He can play that 10 role. And if you compare even the one on the bench alone, which is Joao Felix and Kano Chukwuemeka, Joao Felix is way ahead of Kano Chukwuemeka. Spot on. And also more or less Cole Palmer. Also ahead of Kano Chukwuemeka. So he's got a long way to go. I prefer him going to maybe Brighton or Aston Villa.
Yeah, back at Brighton, man. Brighton can get lost. They've screwed us over too much.
Yeah, or maybe go to abroad. Go to abroad.
I know a club we can sell him to.
Who do you want to sell him to? If you get your wish.
Hey, I've got the perfect club.
Who?
They play in France.
Monaco.
Nah, bro. No.
Oh, I know who you're gonna sell him
They've
to.
got
You
plenty of
sell him
Chelsea
to
gentlemen.
your sister football club, right? Um why do I
Strasbourg.
forget the club's name? Strasbourg.
Strasbourg.
Yeah, Strasbourg. I get it now. I get it now. But anyway, I mean, selling kind of Chukwuemeka to Strasbourg. I mean, that will help because this is a player with more experience. The French league is not as strong as the Premier
Bro,
League, and he
only
will be
one
much.
club has a younger average starting 11 than Chelsea, and it's Strasbourg. In the whole of Europe's top 5 leagues.
Yeah, he will improve. But anyway, Steven, let me look at the comments. Let me look at the comments real quick. And I think we have some few comments there. Let me check it. Let me check the comments, Steven. All right, we get some few comments here. Let me tackle it. Let me tackle the comment. We have one from Ani. Let me go for the last name. Probably the last name will be easy for me to pronounce it. Last name, it goes by Maduri. Big up to Michael, friend over here. Maduri says, hey, it's been a while. Yes, it's been a while. How have you been and how are you doing today? I hope your day is going well and you're getting close to Christmas. Whether you celebrate Christmas, I'm not so sure if you do, but if you do celebrate Christmas, I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas in advance, and I hope that you celebrate it very well. If you don't, I beg your pardon. Sorry for wishing you that one, but whatever Christmas you celebrate, whatever holiday you celebrate, and I'm wishing
whatever Christmas you celebrate,
whatever holiday you celebrate, I'm wishing you one. So thank you very much for finding the time and joining us here on the show today. And he says a Merry Christmas in advance. Absolutely. Yes, he wished me a Merry Christmas in the second miss. I didn't see it, but thank you very much for wishing me a Merry Christmas. God bless you too, brother. Alpha is having time. I know Alpha has been very, very busy, but if I've seen Alpha 2 days on the stream in a row, that means that Alpha is getting some time, and I'm gonna reach out now to Alpha when I find the time and wish him a Merry Christmas. Alpha, Merry Christmas to you in advance. Just Wednesday, so I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas, and I hope you are doing well. And hanging in there, Alpha. Everything will be all right. I say hello, Nee and Steven. I hope you guys are doing well. We are doing wonderful. Alpha said a special Merry Christmas to Man United. Yeah, absolutely. I just saw a message in our group, a group that I think I'm too loud. Sorry, guys, if I'm too loud. Let me turn my volume down a bit. Yeah, I think it should be okay. I was way too loud. I found a message in a group chat that some of me and my friends that we found ourselves in there. That Manchester United, let me see if I can find it.
They found mice droppings and got a hygiene rating of 2 stars out of 5.
Yeah, Manchester United. It says Manchester United have been hit by a mice infestation at Old Trafford. Droppings were discovered on the recent visit by hygiene inspections, and the club slapped with a 2-star rating, where this is way short of the maximum.
So 2-star, if I remember rightly, the grading 2-star is improvement needed or improvement necessary or something to that effect. Can't remember the exact wording, but it's essentially that.
I mean, I understand mice are very difficult rodents to control. They're very difficult.
Yeah, but if they sorted out their stadium, it would help.
But it's not going to be that easy to control, these animals if you have moisture.
Why do no other clubs have these issues, bro? Man United have sewage issues. They have leak issues. They now have mice issues. They've got... And that's just the stadium alone. Even the press conference area had a leak the other day, for goodness sake. And this stuff's not getting sorted. They've just sort of decided, you know what? We're not going to do anything about it.
That's not good.
Bro, that leak press conference from the other day, it's what's it called? It just kind of illustrates Man United at the moment.
I mean, that's very embarrassing. That's very, very embarrassing.
The reporters on the front row of the
conference.
press conference had to move back. It was falling on the reporters that were in the first row of the press conference. They all had to move.
This is terrible. This is terrible.
Like, I get they want a new stadium, but at least try and fix the issues with the current ones in the meantime.
Well, how long? How much do you need to just fix the problem that is more noticeable? In the press
to be
room,
fair, there's a lot of
Manchester
issues.
United.
You just spend it because otherwise you've got so many issues, and it's like, bro, I mean, how on earth they even got a 2-star when they've found stuff like mice droppings and stuff like that? I don't know how you even got a 2-star and nothing lower, to be honest with you. To me, if I saw that, it should be an instant 0.
Absolutely.
Like, how's that a 2?
Thank you very much, Todd. Todd said a Merry Christmas to me and Steven, and also wishing everyone in the chat. He said, to all the Nottingham Forest fans and to everyone in the chat, thank you very much, Todd. I'm wishing you, on behalf of Blueclouds Media Crew, I stand on behalf of Bluecloud Media Crew and wishing you a Merry Christmas. And to all our cherished viewers and listeners, those that have loved us and those that have hated us, I'm just saying Merry Christmas to everyone. We love you all. We love you for spending time tuning in, clicking on your notification bell to just listen to what we have to say to you. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me and the crew, especially me and Steven, everyone here. Alpha, thank you very much. And Maduri, thank you very much. Everyone, the crew, I want to love you forever. Much love to you, everyone that have been part of this organization, this channel, this platform. Thank you.
I'd also like to add on to it, Nee, that if anyone did, for whatever reason, hate any part of the channel, then I don't know why they would, because we're nice and respectful people. And B, it also means that they're obviously not a fan of informed content from reliable outlets and they trust more dodgy outlets. Because we only, for the most part, stick with the reliable reports because we want to give people the best information. Exactly. We don't do no clickbait.
Exactly. We come over here, we bring in information, rumors, and when it's rumors, we tell you it's rumors. And if it's rumors, and we're gonna tell you these rumors are more reliable or they just, even if it's rumors, we'll come over here and talk about it. How realistic are these rumors? And as today's news that we're talking about, it's news that is out there. But how realistic are these rumors? That's when we put our heads together. We talk about it. How is it possible that Fofana can make it to Chelsea? Is it realistic? Oh, it's not. Or it's looking at what we already have at Chelsea. That's what we are sitting here talking about it. So that's the main reason why we created this platform. So it's up to you, for you guys to rely on us, trusting us in what we say, because we get our sources for very, very accredited people. We're not going to tell you everywhere, every place that we get our sources from, because if we tell you where we get our sources from, then you're going to go there and get it from there. And then we're not going to be, there's no need for us to have this platform. You get what I'm saying? Oh, then, because when we come over here and tell you we have this news from here, then you're going to be relying on us to give you news and talk about these news, because we got.
I mean, to be fair, the only time we ever explicitly state where we got something from is on deadline day.
Right, exactly.
And the odd time outside of that, everyone knows Romano, so we'll state Romano, we'll state Ornstein. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Because everyone knows them. Like, that's not new. That's not things that people aren't aware of. But outside of that, we try not to mention where we got it from. Unless it's openly in a public domain, where it's somewhere that people commonly look. Like, people don't always look for news on actual websites. Like, if someone's put something on Twitter, aka X, then we'll probably point out who it was. But outside of that, we tend to keep it hush.
Exactly. So guys, so we started with outgoing players, and then we're gonna start with the incoming players. I've given my opinion on why we can keep Kano Chukwuemeka and why we should let him go, and Stephen gave his opinion on it, and who
No, you said
he is
why he should stay,
with.
not why he should go.
Yeah, he's competing with the players that he's competing with, and this hasn't got a chance. He's competing with the likes of Joao Felix and Cole Palmer, and he hasn't got a chance in that 10 row. Those two players are way better than Kano Chukwuemeka. Unfortunately, injuries also haven't helped him. When he was there without Cole Palmer and Joao Felix, Kano Chukwuemeka was rocking. He was doing much better. But then when these two players came in, he's struggling a little bit. But we're gonna move on from there. Now, Chilwell, we all know that definitely he's out. But reports came in from Enzo Maresca. He said he has really regretted for not registering Chilwell for the Conference League because he's not in the Premier League list. He's not in the Conference League.
No, he's in the Premier League
list. The Premier League list, but he's not playing there either. But he did not register him in the Conference League. That is where he could play.
We know why he didn't register him for it. We know why.
Yeah, because he was leaving. He was in the verge of leaving. But
that was the
general transfer. He will leave. But there's no rumor anywhere. He hasn't been linked to any football club. We knew there was rumors that he was going to Manchester United. I don't know if you've seen any other club that he's been linked. He's been linked with.
I mean, at the end of the transfer window, he was linked to Turkey as well. Last transfer window.
Besides that, have you seen any other rumor lately? Any current rumor? That
no, I've honestly not seen much on Ben Chilwell, but I'm sure it's going to get some interest later on, or worst case scenario, I guess we'd have to try and get him off to Strasbourg or something.
Strasbourg. It's to be outright, right? Sell him outright?
Yeah.
You think he's going to do it? Because also you have to put this player himself that whether the player likes it or not.
Realistically, he might not like it, but at the same time, I'm sure if you talk to him and explain, like, look, the issue is we've got Vega, we've got Cucurella, you're not in our top two, and you're someone who is over the age of 21, so we have to register you if we want you to play. You're not going to get the game time ahead of them because of Cucurella's performing well, because of Vega in his opportunities is performing well. You're not going to get those opportunities. So why don't you go to Strasbourg and get some game time? Hopefully move on from your bad injury history as well. And then from there, you never know what type of move you can get. I'm not saying Strasbourg should be the number one option we go to, by the way. I'm just saying if no one else comes in for him, that's probably the more realistic destination for him to go.
I mean, if you look at the Premier League table, there are lots of teams that will benefit a lot from Ben Chilwell. Ipswich will benefit a lot from Ben Chilwell. He can go on loan. I'm not saying you should sell him outright. Ipswich can get a lot of service from Ben Chilwell.
Chelsea would still be having to cover his wages though, because he's on a lot of money.
Yeah. Because I don't think that a lot of these clubs can afford his wages, and
just have to cover at least a fraction of it.
Yeah, just like we're doing with Raheem Sterling at this moment, and we did that with Lukaku for a long period of time. So I mean, it's Chelsea. Yeah, for Lukaku. So if he has to move to either Ipswich, he can move to Wolves, or he can move to what's this team? It can go Villa better. Villa doing very good. Yeah, okay. What team over there? Let me find that team.
Southampton.
Yeah, Southampton. Yeah, Southampton he can go to Southampton. Or even Crystal Palace. He can move to Crystal Palace. He can go to Crystal Palace and even help them out there.
Leicester.
Leicester City too. Back to his parents' club. You know. So these clubs are there. These clubs he can get a lot of. I mean, Ben Chilwell is still a good player. It's just that he doesn't offer much in advanced role, just like we get from Marco Correa. So Chilwell,
I mean,
experienced
the
player.
other thing to that knee is that
Yeah,
he's experienced, yes. But the other thing to that point is the simple way of putting it in my mind,
yeah,
is he's experienced, but he doesn't fit the system.
yeah.
But
Definitely.
the other third point to that is the additional factor of his injury history. That's the big thing for me, is the injury history.
Right. Injury problem. He doesn't fit the system. I want to wish my brother Donnie in the building. Big up to Don Chelsea, aka Mr. Wikipedia in the building. He said yes. Merry Christmas to me. Merry Christmas to Steven. Then my brother from the Merseyside side itself, the 1-1 Everton fan, my younger brother, is in the studio with me.
Oh, you're one of those people who says Merry
The one of
Christmas Eve.
one of the most sparkling diamond in the building.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, Diamond. Alpha said Merry Xmas ever, Eve to you, Chelsea Dan. Diamond, we can hear you.
Saying many Merry Christmas Eve. It actually does my head in. One of my friends sent it earlier, yeah. I went, oh, you're one of those people that says that. And they went, yeah, but I'm also a United fan, so I guess that kind of makes it worse. I went, hit the nail on the head, mate. Well done.
All right, let's get that in there. All right, let's hear from Diamond. Diamond, welcome back to the stream again. I told you I'm not ready to see you today. I told you I'm not ready to see you today. You should enjoy Christmas with the family, and I'll be ready to see you when you return. All right, what's going on, Diamond?
I mean, nothing much. And I did message you to say that I would be free tomorrow, which today, yes. But I won't be free tomorrow.
Oh, okay, so you'll be free today, but not the following day.
Yes.
Oh, okay. My bad. I misunderstood you then. All right. Do you have any update on your side regarding Everton? Are they going to be in the incoming or outgoing?
Well, I have two updates. Aroga Budum and James Garner are back.
James Garner are back.
They were back. They were injured for quite a while, right?
Yes. But McNeil is not going to be in the next game, and we're not sure about the game after either.
Oh, that's not good.
Dwight McNeil, man. Imagine that guy back with the number 10 that tormented Chelsea yesterday.
Ilman NDA.
Yeah, in DA. Yeah.
I didn't know how to fill out a form.
Yeah, what
that's gone over his head.
But Young has been suspended as well.
Who has?
Ashley Young.
Ashley Young.
Yes.
Yeah, he got a yellow card yesterday.
He's got, I think it's been to a red now. Yeah, it's a red now.
Young suspended.
So he's got 5 yellow cards.
Let me just check.
If he's suspended, he didn't get a second yellow yesterday. So it must be for 5 yellow cards.
Yeah, it must be that.
By the way, on a side note, you know Opta Joe, yeah? The Twitter page. They've put 73 Michael Oliver has handed out the most cards in the Premier League this season, 72 yellows and 1 red. And then at the end of it, they've put cheer.
Cheers.
Cheer. Like, you know, Christmas, you hand out cards and like Christmas spirit. All that.
It used to be, it used to be Mike Dean. I think it's Mike Dean that holds the record, the number of yellow cards and red cards. Mike Dean still holds that record. Yeah, Mike Dean, the number of red cards and yellow cards, more than any other referee. I think I would look for that statistics and make a post and then put it up. The number of red cards that Mike Dean have put up, and then Oliver. Mike Dean was just ruthless in terms of red cards that he gives to players.
Mike Dean's just... don't even get me started. He's as bad as the ones we've got now.
I mean, what was that all about? Beginning of the season, the yellow cards were just flashing everywhere. Chelsea alone, one game, was it Chelsea and who? 14 yellow cards in one game.
And the majority of those weren't even worthy of yellow cards, by the way.
I was like, what's the sense of this? 14 yellow cards in one game. But anyway, guys, let's see. Let's continue with the incomings. The rumors with today's stream. Let's continue with the incomings. Not sure if Diamond have seen any of these rumors around. I know he's an Everton fan, so probably haven't seen it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't seen it, so
yeah. Yeah. Today, we're talking about Fofana, Steven. Let's talk about Fofana first. A news that broke out today that Chelsea are willing to spend amount of money on Fofana, and the fee about find the paper here.
Hasn't he only just joined AC Milan?
AC Milan, yeah, he only joined AC Milan last season, and they're trying to say
this season,
a fee of 60 million. Apparently, and if you look at Fofana, he's a defensive midfielder, and Chelsea are willing to improve their midfield, which they already have. Caicedo, Lavia, and Viega also can play in that role, isn't it?
Yeah.
Viega can also play in that defensive midfield role, and he's age 25 years old. Apparently,
he's going to be 26 in January, by the way.
Okay, January he's 26 years old, and the asking price is 60 million. What do you think? Big up to you, Courtney, and big up to you, Ty. Is it realistic? He just joined AC Milan.
Why should we go in for a guy who's just joined AC Milan for 60 million? Like, there's no reason for it.
No, I don't think he joined AC Milan for 60 million. I don't think he joined AC Milan.
Why should we go in for a player who's just joined AC Milan and pay 60 million?
Okay. I don't know, but
maybe it didn't come across well, but that's what I meant.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. For just a season. He hasn't been there for way too long.
Not even 6 months.
Yeah. I don't think it's realistic. It doesn't make sense. It's not going to happen. Ty said, knee has been sacked. I'm right here, Ty. I ain't going nowhere.
The person who did the graphic yesterday for Chelsea might have been sacked, though.
Yeah, probably. Probably he has.
I don't know which one was wrong. I think it was the one on the website was wrong, not the one they posted on Twitter.
He's done that two.
Second time this season. It happened. Yeah. There was one of the games, I think it was last season or the year before, yeah, where they put out the squad from like literally not even the same match that had happened like a few weeks before in a different competition, I think it was. It was a different opponent and everything, because like, what are they doing?
Thank you, guys. So thank you guys for, like I said, if you're just joining us here, I've said thank you to everyone that I've made today, and those that have always joined us here on this show. I've always said thank you very much. It's been a wonderful year streaming, doing this each and every day. It's not and easy tax. I don't know what's going on, but just yesterday and today, my channel, I wouldn't say people have unsubscribed, but I don't know what is going on with YouTube.
I don't know if
One-
YouTube's unsubscribing inactive people or
Oh,
something. that
it
does that.
happens to me all the time. Like I go
Yeah.
up to like loads of subscribers and then it just goes back down.
Bro, we're on
Yeah,
like we were about to hit
126.
3.8 and it's gone down to like low 3.7s or something.
Just yesterday, and today, 126 people off from my subscription list. Because when I left this stream, when I left the stream yesterday, it was I was around 3,826.
Yeah.
Up to now, it's got to 3,000. Is it 705 or something right now? I don't understand what is going on, and it's very, very difficult and hard to take because the hard work we put into this is a lot, and the money invested into these things, it's a lot. And it's very difficult for the brain to try and process on what is going on. If you try to talk to YouTube, they answer you when they want to, and sometimes
Or they just don't answer.
Or they just don't answer.
They've never answered me, so
Huh?
they've never answered me, so it's hard. Just
Bro, they want
I was
you
at-
to use their platform, yeah, and then they don't respond to you. Absolute genius.
Very difficult.
The only
very, very.
the only time that they will respond to you is if you have over 100,000 subscribers.
Or if you've got a strike or something.
Yeah, that was the only one I was talking today when I had a strike on my page. And they won't tell you how to get better. They won't tell you what is going on with YouTube to get better. They won't tell you.
No, because they know if they do that, everyone that does it, tell everyone they know, and then YouTube has to pay out a load of money, and then they'll go bankrupt.
I mean, how do you get subscribers? And all of a sudden, because anytime I refresh my page, then it goes down. Then I take a screenshot. I refresh it, and it goes down in about 10, 20s, 30s. Then it keep going down. 127 from just last time I did a live stream from yesterday to now. 126 lost from subscribers. I was like, what is going on YouTube? I sweat my butt to put in the hours to do this. Courtney said YouTube is doing something behind the scene, and it's affecting channels like us. It's affecting. We don't do a lot of collaboration with the big channels. The big channels do collaboration with big channels to get numbers. Like Mr. Beast does collaboration with Cristiano Ronaldo because he wants to get Cristiano Ronaldo's numbers because he's upset, because not really upset in a way that, I mean, he's angry. No, he got to know that Cristiano Ronaldo, he got to know that Cristiano Ronaldo is now the biggest follower on YouTube. So how can he get some of Cristiano Ronaldo's numbers? So he did a collaboration with Cristiano Ronaldo. Said, hey, I had that now on YouTube. Now I'm upset that you're now the biggest follower on YouTube. That's what he did. In a way, so what it is that's the collaboration they did. So you see Aisha Speed, Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's going to be Aisha Speed with, what's his name again? The other dreadlocks guy that does the boxing also. That black dude that does boxing. Steven, he's a UK guy. KSI. Yeah. KSI, Aisha Speed, KSI, maybe Cristiano Ronaldo, or that kind of a thing. The big
Logan
guy,
Paul as
or
well.
maybe Logan Paul, and that's what they do. But you wouldn't see maybe smaller channels rocking with the bigger ones unless you know them, and then they will hype your channel, get it bigger. So how do smaller channels become bigger? If you're taking the numbers down, YouTube. If you're taking the numbers down,
the smaller channels and they help the larger channels.
Yeah, they just punish us.
I mean, it's not good. It's not good. People are trying to get 1 million, but how do they get 1 million if they're starting to put in hardware? This is organic building the channel organically, and you're taking the numbers down, and you can see the numbers are going down. The numbers are going down. It hurts. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. If you're the lucky one that voted, and 9 people have voted, I said help us reach 10,000 subscribers. If you are the lucky one, and those that have voted, I want to say thank you very, very much. It means a lot to me and everyone out here on this platform. Diamond also have become part of this discussion panel. I'm very, very happy for being
Yes.
here. If you're there, you're free and you want to be part of our discussion panel, I want to say thank you very much. Scala too has been a very, very contributor. He's a Manchester United fan, far, far away, just like Damon and Steven and myself. We all located in different, around the world, but we all come together to discuss football, and that's what this platform is all about. Scala, let's hear from Scala United. Scala, if you are joining us now, before you speak and say anything, any word, I want to read this to you first. Scala, welcome back and Merry Christmas to you in advance.
Yeah, good to be back. What are you going to read?
I'm going to
looking
read to
forward
you.
this.
Oh, you're about to find out if you
Manchester
don't know
United.
already. I'm guessing, Need, just quick, right? I'm guessing he's not heard it already because I'm guessing if he had, he would probably have already had an idea of what you're going to read.
Okay. All right. So if he hasn't, so let me read it to you. Manchester United has been hit by a mice infestation at Old Trafford, dropping, they say drippings of mice. Yeah, mine drippings like poop. They visited the place and they saw a lot of mice poop at the place. And I'm not so sure if you saw the video. Almost said Eric Ten Hag.
Ruben
Your new
Amorim was doing
manager,
his conference and there was a leak in the press
your
conference
new
room that
manager
went
was
all over the
leaking, and
journalists
there
in the
was
front row.
leakages from the roofing. When he was talking, it was dripping down. What is going on with arguably the biggest football club in the world? They can't sort these leakages out. The club, the stadium is falling down.
Do you remember when the stadium was crying as well?
Yeah, what is going on?
When they had the storm, like when Dortmund did the Euros.
United fans wants to hear from you, Scala.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that Amorim one in which the roof was leaking. That one was crazy. I mean, that's nothing new. We've seen Old Trafford leaking, but this mice infestation, yeah, I just read about it. It's actually
Oh, and they got a 2-star hygiene rating as a result, by the way.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually from a very credible reporter as well. It's from Mike Keegan, and he's like one of the best in terms of reporting with United. So yeah, man, this is I wouldn't say like a big slap, but this is like everyone who was against that Qatari ownership, and this is what you have to deal with. So I mean, look, I'm not going to be going to Old Trafford anytime soon, so it doesn't concern me too much. But anyone who was all this high, like being patriotic about Old Trafford ground and all that, like don't destroy our club. I mean, look at Tottenham Stadium and all the other modern stadiums. Like how good I actually follow this one guy on Instagram. He like visits all the stadiums and does like small skits of buying tickets and all the hospitality. Every other stadium, like even the one Everton is building, that's even going to be modernized better than United. So I'm not surprised when all these kinds of news are coming in. I mean, Sir Jim, like this guy is trying to scam like the government of England, England's government to get him a loan so that he can rebuild Old Trafford and make it the Wembley of the Northwest. So yeah, that guy's got no money in building Old Trafford. He's literally going to be developing it. So I don't
Do you
know
know what
when
the
that's
best
going
bit
to be
is? Then your club's got a massive loan to repay as well.
Yeah, we already got a huge debt of because of the Glazers, so that's a big problem as well.
I
So
thought you guys
all
had
these
the
things,
British billionaire. I thought you
They
guys
do.
had the British billionaire
But
there.
he's a stingy
yeah,
prick.
he's a billionaire, yeah, but he's not like billionaire. He's not got that kind of money which the Saudis had. The
Oh
Saudis they
God!
literally made a
I think
plan. They
No, that's
Chelsea
wanted
dodged
to
the bullet. Chelsea dodged the bullet.
Yeah. I mean, of course. I mean, look, I think even Chelsea needs an upgradation because, come on, man, you guys have what, like, your stadium is smaller than
Yeah, but
Sunderland
there's
Stadium.
more issues with Chelsea. Like
Yeah,
Chelsea, we
but yeah,
don't
I do
have
it. There's like a government
we've got
issue
the pitch
because it's
owners,
like,
and that's a different
yeah,
thing in
that's
itself.
probably that. Yeah, you probably that's going to be a legal battle or whatever. But yeah, we are not surprised. But more concerns are like similar to off the pitch concerns. The on the pitch is not helping as well. Getting smacked by Bournemouth season after season. Like we have been smacked by Bournemouth 3-0, 3-0 last season as
Yeah, it
well.
was 3-0
And it's
last
not a
year as well,
surprise the
wasn't it?
same players are still here. So yeah, man, it's not looking good, at United. I do feel bad for Amorim. I mean, this guy has been here for like almost going to be 2 months now, and he needs
Not
to,
even, bro.
yeah, not even 2 months, but it's coming 2 months. So he needs to, fix on 11, and he needs to. There are lots of tactical mistakes yesterday which he did, but yeah, we can probably talk about that later. But yeah, it's not on and off the pitch. You and anyone, at least Chelsea are doing good on the pitch. I don't know whatever off the field issues you have, but yeah, man, we are struggling. We are 10 points off the relegation zone. If you are not aware.
Oh, flipping hell. You're closer
Yeah.
to relegation than the top four.
Yep.
Do you
Uh-huh.
do you think
Chelsea
that
from 2 years ago.
do you think that Manchester United are trying to do something that they don't have in terms of like Ruben Amorim should have played a different style of play, a different style that fits the players that they have now until maybe he's got enough in his possession, then he can play his style of play, because it looks like he's trying to let these players play his style, but they're not capable of playing, or he doesn't have enough players that can play his style.
Yeah, I don't want Amorim to change his style. I think he has to. That's what he was asked to do as well. Otherwise, he'll be just another Ten Hag. Ten Hag wanted to come and play this Ajax football there, but then he saw that he can't do that, which is very ironic because half his squad is like Dutch and ex Ajax players, and he still couldn't do it. So I don't want Amorim to change his style. I want him to keep this style and kick out at least 6 to 7 first team players, not backup players, first team players. And yesterday also, I mean, I don't know what he was thinking by starting Ugarte, Mainu, and Bruno all together. That doesn't work because Bruno cannot play on the wing, and Mainu and Ugarte, although they are good, there's no like legs in that midfield. So yeah, he has to sort this out because we are in a bit of a conundrum because we don't have the midfield players. We can play the 2 6s with Casemiro and Ugarte, but then he has to drop Mainu and this guy, Bruno, because Bruno cannot play on the wing. So we are in a bit of a tactical problem as well, because it is a very, very like a unique system, right? Because we are playing 2 6s and 2 10s. We're not playing wingers because our width comes from the fullbacks, which is another problem as well because don't have a left fullback or wing back, whatever it is, and Delo is not good enough to play that role on the right hand side. So he's got lots of tactical problems, personal problems, profile problems, and he's trying to get by with Ten Hag's players because Ten Hag bought all these players for his whatever resembling style of play, and now he's stuck with it. So yeah, the only good player right now is Delict and this guy Ahmad. Other rest
And
of
Kobe
them,
as well, no?
No, Kobe just he was injured for at the start of the season, and he's only 19.
No,
So
but I'm
again,
saying he's one of the players that is like absolutely 100% has to be locked in. Like, there's no arguments there.
yeah, but again, for him, again, he's not he's not a box to box. They're trying to do what they did with Paul Pogba. They think this guy is like, I'm not going to say that word, but they see, what I'm talking about, and they think that he can do everything. He's not that guy. He's a number 10. He's not a deep lying playmaker. He's not a 6. He's not an 8. He's a number 10. If you look how he dribbles with the ball and glides with the ball, he wants to play in the opposition's box, not like receiving balls in our own half. So yeah, that's another problem as well. I don't know how he solves that because we don't play with left wingers, right wingers, number 10. So he needs players who can play the profile in which his system wants. So we need someone who can do up and down, someone like an Edison from Atalanta, and then we need like 2 10s. Ahmad is good, but we need someone else with him to play. I don't know, like Sancho would have been very good in this system because he can do that. But obviously, he sold him to you guys, and that's going to be confirmed as well because you're going to be finishing above top 10. So yeah, he's got lots of problems, man. Amorim, I do feel bad for him, but I do want him to at least realize some things. Like, don't play Ugarte, Bruno, and Mainu. That's never going to work. So yeah, I'll be very keen what he picks in his next 11.
I like you guys. I think what's his name, Mazarano, whatever they call it. Is it?
Yeah, Mazraoui, he's been very good, although he
Mazraoui,
considered a
whatever.
very stupid.
Very good
Yeah,
player.
last game was probably his worst game for United, like a stupid penalty. But yeah, he's been good, man. Yeah, I
Did
forgot to
you
mention.
say Mascherano? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
pronounce
it's
his name right.
Mazraoui. He's
Maserati,
Mazraoui.
Maserati. Yeah,
Yeah,
so Maserano or
yeah,
whatever.
he's been good. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, apologize for butchering his name. But anyway, Damon, you have anything you want to say regarding what Scala said or Manchester United on what is going on at the football club now?
I just think Man United probably need to find a different way of approach in the games, otherwise they're gonna get relegated in the long run.
Why not getting relegated?
You never
I don't
know.
think he will, but he's the way things are going. They're
Okay,
not
I
careful.
mean, you think we are? I mean, look, let's be honest. Southampton are gone. Okay, and then we can put Ipswich in that
If
category as well. So there, that leaves Leicester, Wolves, and I mean Everton are safe by the way. But yeah, so you think like we are worse than that?
no, I don't think so. United is not going in relegation, but he
We're
just
not
saying.
getting relegated. I think we'll finish top 10. I don't think. I think
I
we'll
mean,
be confident.
a club of your size, it doesn't speak well
Yeah,
of United if you find
yeah,
out
we're not going to
even
be having that
three,
conversation,
three
right?
step away from the bottom four, bottom three. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, but we'll be. I mean, that's like I think you were in a similar position last season, if I'm not wrong,
No,
right? Yeah, I think.
No, season
Yeah,
before.
so yeah, one of the season like it became almost like a meme, like Chelsea will be relegated and all that. But yeah, we're not doing
Yeah, because
that.
the people are dumbasses and they said we're going to get
Yeah,
relegated because they're actually dumb as shite.
yeah. So we got 22 points. So yeah,
all right,
not
Scarlett, let
looking
me
good.
ask you. Chelsea has been linked with you see Fofana. Let me get back to that table and I'll come back to this one a bit. You see Fofana, I'm not sure. This is a player that have been to AC Milan just about half a
6
year,
months.
and he's
He
been linked.
literally joined them on the 17th of August.
Yeah, and this reports are coming saying that Chelsea are preparing a bid of 60 million to beef up their DM position, which is their midfield position. And the midfield, if you look at the midfield, what we already have Casado, Lavia, and Viega. Why do we need Fofana? I think it's a lot of bullshit, isn't it?
Talking about
Very.
Yusuf Fofana, right, from Milan.
Yeah, yeah, from AC Milan.
Yeah, I mean, uh, he's like a DM, right? CDM, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no DM. It's a DM.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, look, if Caicedo gets injured, who do you have
Lavia,
to do his role? No, Lavia is
Lavia.
not. He's not. Lavia is not like. He's not in the same profile as Caicedo. Lavia cannot win the ball like him. He's not got an engine like Caicedo.
Yeah,
So he's a very different profile. So if Caicedo gets injured, you guys lose a lot because Caicedo for me he's been like top 3 midfielders in this season. That guy has like literally gone to another level this season. I think he doesn't get talked much about because of
no, you
Cole
have Enzo.
Palmer and
You have Enzo.
yeah. But yeah,
Enzo
Enzo is
does
again. He's not like he look. I mean, I'm talking about player profile, right? So if Enzo, Lavia, and all these guys, they are very good on the ball, and they are like creative players. But you don't have like a Conte, that kind of guy who's going to win the ball back and shield the defense.
and Makelele
Yeah, exactly. And he's
player.
a very
Yeah,
big part of how you play. If Caicedo gets injured or God forbid he gets sent off and he's not playing, you will see the difference. It's like chalk and cheese because no one can do his role at your club how he does.
exactly.
So yeah, it's like it's you should. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you go for like a backup defensive midfielder. Do you have anyone at your club with like his profile? I do like that guy. I was very hopeful of that guy. You sent him to Southampton. What's that guy's name? Like
Who's
he's
your
on
trip
loan.
with?
Yeah, he's a DM, right?
Who?
Leslie.
Ugochukwu. Leslie Ugochukwu.
Let's. Yes, he's a DM. He's a DM.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he looks
defensive
decent,
midfielder.
and
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, so I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea do get a backup for Caicedo because you don't have one.
Oh, DM. It means if Leicester's a DM and he'll be coming back from Southampton, it means he can replace him.
He might not now, Nee.
Yeah,
Why not?
probably he's not good enough to do
They
that.
got a
in
new
Premier
manager,
League.
and the new manager played him for like half hour the other day.
Yeah, probably
So
it's
if
not
the
good
new
enough.
manager starts
I don't
playing
know
him,
what.
then
I don't know how. What's his name?
Russell Martin.
Mauricio Pochettino. I did not know what he saw in that player before he recommended that player for Chelsea. Player is not good enough. The guy is not good. And
I
you
don't
know,
think Poch did
when I
recommend him.
see anyone by the name Fofana, it gives me that that guy from Monaco that Chelsea bought a few years ago. You guys remember that guy
What?
from Monaco?
Milan Shaw?
No, not him. We paid 40 million for him. Bakayoko. Anytime I see players from
Frodioka.
Monaco, to be honest with you, it gives me that vibes, and it made me scared. That are we going for another Bakayoko? Is that what we're going for?
Like, just because they play in the French league. Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling
Wow.
you. But it gives me that vibe from Monaco. But anyway, but let's move on from that one. Let me know what Scala have to say on it. So the last one, we're gonna move on from there. Unless anyone wants to have anything to say about this player before we move on from there to the Eric Garcia one.
Yeah, no. Where is Ben Chilwell going? Has he got any interest? Because he's facing the same problem which we have with Luke Shaw, injury prone and on high wages. So who is buying him? Or like are you loaning him to like with an obligation or something like that? Like, is there any interest from any club?
No,
because I haven't heard anything.
No,
And January
me
is like coming in 1 week.
I spent quite some time trying to I've made some few research looking for if there is any link in the Premier League or anywhere else. But Steven said he think he can find a place where they can loan him to Strasbourg. Either they sell him to Strasbourg or maybe loan him. Selling him to Strasbourg probably would not work.
Loan him to Strasbourg.
You can't loan him either.
Because not to Strasbourg. I don't think we can, because I think we've already used up like all our international loan spots. So
why would he leave the Premier League? I mean, he would go to
because if he can go to interest there, then where else is he gonna go?
Yeah, he can go to someone like Everton. I mean, you guys can tell because they have Mikalenko and he's not good enough.
No one seems to be.
He's on high wages.
You would like Ben Chilwell, right? I mean, you got Mikalenko at left back, and he's not like he's just steady. He's like Diego Dalot. He's like your Diego Dalot. He's just okay. So, but
Ben
yeah, I mean, probably you cannot afford his wages.
Experience.
Yeah.
But the problem would be Scala. The problem is Ben Chilwell's wages can Everton afford his wages. Diamond.
Yeah, you can do like 60-40, something like that. But I don't know, like Everton, I mean, do they need like a left back, something like that? Because Mikalenko is always fit and he's not going anywhere.
They do. They have Ashley Young.
Yeah, they can play Ashley Young and they've got Seamus Coleman. So yeah, probably not Everton.
They have Seamus Coleman who doesn't play.
Yeah, they've got Patterson as well.
You're talking about right
back. That guy is quite good. I like that Patterson guy. He's quite.
Oh, good. Right back. Yeah, right back. Ashley Young is on right back.
Back, especially Young and Seamus Coleman.
Okay.
And Patterson, but Dyche is not.
Patterson's still young, isn't he? Right?
Patterson.
Ashley Young.
No, not Young. Patterson. He's still young, right?
I don't know his age. I'm not so sure.
I think he is. Let me check his age because I don't.
I swear he's only like 20, 21.
Yeah, he's very young. Yeah,
23.
Okay, 2 years older than I thought. I think he came on off the bench against us last year. You got an injury quite early on in the first game where you beat us. I think he came off the bench, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't fully remember because it was quite a while ago. So
I don't fully remember, but at the same time, I kind of I'm almost certain that he came off the bench. You got an injury early on. Might even have been to Brentford, maybe got injured. And then I think Patterson came on.
Are you okay with that, Scala, with the bench update? Nothing new on him.
No, I just wanted to know, like, there is no interest from any Premier League side. That's what I wanted to know. Is there any interest?
Because send him to Man United for 40 million.
Yeah, we
Take-
already got Luke Shaw. I mean, we are not going to be doing that. That's not. We already facing, the
No,
brunt of
I'm
Mason
just
Mount.
joking. I'm just joking.
Yeah, we are already depressed by Mason Mount. We don't want another one. So,
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Mount again.
yeah,
Special
but
ball,
Mount again.
20 million.
Oh Lord, Mount again. Why? What is
He's out
going
too
on?
much.
Why
but
all
I'm
these
a bit
stubborn
curious.
players?
Like, I mean, look, Ben Chilwell is not that bad. Why is Maresca is completely like ostracized him from the club? Like, what's
Who? Chilwell.
what's the
He
major
don't fit
issue?
the system.
It
Okay, I
doesn't
mean,
fit the style. It doesn't fit the way we play.
but you
He's
could
more of
not
a
even
wing
for a
back
backup,
than a
because
fullback.
if you could have kept him for a backup, at least he might have retained his value, and then you could have kicked him out next summer. But
I
to
mean,
complete,
if he plays, he probably gets injured inside like
yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
1 or 2 games, unfortunately.
Because
I like him,
I
but factually speaking, he does get injured quite quickly.
Yeah, he doesn't fit
you
the way
don't
we
have a
play.
backup left back, right? Do you have? Because I
Vega.
see Ghost play.
Vega.
Who? Oh, okay,
Vega.
okay, yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Renato
he's good.
Viega.
He's there.
Yeah, he's decent.
One we was all expecting to start on Sunday at Everton that didn't start.
He can play multiple positions, right? That Vega
Yeah,
guy, because I saw him playing midfield once.
Yeah, DM
Yeah,
left
centre
back,
back.
centre back.
Expect any.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna move on. From there, the next one, the last one we're gonna talk about. The last one we will talk about Eric Garcia.
No, not signing him.
Not signing in.
Bro, he's like
Re-
5'9" and he's primarily a centre back
The ex-Barcelona guy.
and ex-Man City. Well, he is
he's not a
Barcelona
centre
now.
back, Steven.
He is.
He's
Yeah,
not.
I swear to you,
He's
he's
a
a
left
centre
back.
back.
No, he's a left back.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
No, he's
No,
centre
he's
back.
left
He
back.
was at Man City, then he went to Barcelona.
I promise you, yeah. Hang on, I've got his thing up now.
Yeah,
share
he's
this
very
tab
short.
instead. Bear with me
When
if
I
there's
check-
any ads.
When I check his position, it said it's a left back. I don't know why. I'm getting different. I got different information online, and
I mean,
Barcelona's asking price is 23
Me.
million. Is what Barcelona is looking for according
Look.
to report. He's a left back from what I read, and
Look.
he said it's
He's a centre back and CDM.
side.
Knee,
Centre
right
back.
here.
Okay,
Right here,
so
look
you
at
guys
my
should be right.
screen.
I've
I
got-
don't know why I got left back.
I've
Yeah.
got centre back and
I'm
CDM.
sharing.
You got centre back.
Knee, check the thing I'm sharing. You'll see exactly what I'm on about.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Let me change the format here so we can see better. All right, this way. All right, better.
164 games at centre back, 15 at DM, 15 at right back, and he's 5'9".
Yeah, he's 5'9".
Yeah, it's a no from me.
5'11" over here. They gave me 5'11". What the hell?
Was it 5? No, I'm sure it's 5'9". Hang on.
I think you need a decently tall centre back to.
Yeah, you definitely
and
don't need
close down
someone.
the
You
attack.
definitely don't need someone who is 5'9". 1.82 meters is 5.97. That's his height. No, thank you. It's bad enough that we at times last season had Cucurella at centre back. He's about that. He's not even that height, I don't think.
Yeah, Cucurella is around 5'9".
Exactly.
5'8", 5'9".
So you want
Yeah.
a natural centre back of Cucurella's height to play at centre back?
But
No,
this
thank
was
you.
giving me 5'11". When I calculated his height, it gave me a 5'11". I don't know why.
Yeah, I just literally went on Google. It's so much easier. When you see a thing about the height, just go
let
on
me see.
Google and ask for, if it's in meters, ask
Yeah.
for it in feet. It's so much
Yeah,
easier.
meters was 1.82.
He's 5'8". He's
1.82.
Cucurella.
It depends. I mean, the slightest change
1.82.
will move it, but it's around about 5'9".
All right. So over here, I put in 1.82 centimeters. Definitely the closest to
Centimeter. Oh, I know what you've done.
182 centimeters. It's definitely closer to 6 feet.
Wait,
No,
than-
just do it by the 1.82 because
hold on.
1.82 meters, like centimeters, the slightest little changes thing. The website I've got's got 1.82 and it's fairly reliable if I'm not mistaken. So
Apparently
I've got
he's
enough for
6
that. Has it
foot.
applied?
Apparently Eric Garcia is 6 foot.
How we got like 6 different heights?
I'm telling you. He's taller than 5'9", Steven. He's taller than
Bro, I'm
that.
telling you, the website I've got, yeah. Look. Let me go up here, yeah? 1.82 meters, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 1.82 meters in feet.
When you go to the player data and the transfer market, it gives you 1.82 meter.
Yeah, I'm literally showing you it right now. And then when you go to here, well,
Yeah, but I don't think that
I don't
goes
know.
up to 5'11". I don't think that does. Yeah, it doesn't go up to 5'11" because make it 8'3".
Their thing normally quite accurate though, and they have it at 8'2".
I went on Google. Google over here. Google say is 182. I just put in height.
Make it 1.83.
1.82 meters. It gives me it says it's 6 feet and 5.11 inches, which is 6 feet. It's closer to 6 feet.
Yeah, it. And when I put it at 1, wait, let me just put it.
Here it says I am 182
Yeah,
centimeters tall.
It doesn't go up to 5'10", 5'11".
So it's a bit confusing here. So I don't think it's 5'9" like Steven said. It's a bit taller than 5'9".
Hey, I'm going off of a reliable website, all right?
Okay.
Very reliable. It doesn't give you 5'10", 5'11". Okay.
Is Scala there? We lost Scala.
I'm going to zoom out a bit.
Oh, we got a message here. Let me see what we say. Hot dog said 173 centimeters. Cucurella. So if Cucurella is 173 centimeter, can you help me out here, Hot dog? What does it make in inches? 15 inches. Let me see if I can copy that and let me go down here and see Cucurella's height. Then we can get a fair comparison of what. Okay, he said it's 5. So Cucurella, yeah. Look, guys, I know Cucurella's height because I took a picture with Cucurella.
That is what Cucurella
I'm
is.
taller than Cucurella. I have the picture with me right now. I took a picture like that. Cucurella was just standing right behind me, and I took the picture. And I'm a bit taller than Cucurella, and I'm 5'9". I'm 5'9". So Cucurella, that's why remember, Steven, you remember when we were watching that game? Who was it? The one that Cucurella scored with his head. I was like, who is crossing that ball to Cucurella?
Yeah.
I wasn't here. I was at the game.
Cucurella is 5'8", and then how many centimeters did you say Garcia was?
1.82 centimeters.
It'll be telling him he's 6'7" in a minute.
5'11".
Yeah, 5'11". So I was right.
Still too short.
Steven, 5'11". It's not short.
For a centre back, that's short. I am not having a 5'11".
How tall is John Terry?
So you want him to be as tall as like Branthwaite or Jake O'Brien?
I want at least 6'1", ideally.
This guy is very tall.
For a centre back, I want about 6'1" at a minimum.
I know Ferdinand is very tall. How tall is Terry? Because I know Terry is not super tall. How tall is Terry? Hood Dog said I thought Cucurella was 5'7". No, Cucurella was 5'8". I'm 5'9", and I was taller than Cucurella a little bit.
Apparently, John Terry is a bit over 6'1".
6'1", so he's tall.
Yeah,
Sorry,
6 foot.
That's good.
My minimum is about 6'1" for a centre back.
6. I mean, 6 foot for Thiago Silva was what?
To be fair, I say that, yeah.
Yeah,
there are
5'11".
exceptions.
5'11" and a half for Thiago Silva is pretty much the same size. See, Steven, the thing is,
there's always going to be the odd exception and anomaly. Thiago Silva's that anomaly.
Let me say this: it's not about how tall you are; it's about how you can jump. Because I know the
Yes,
shortest
that's all
basketball
well
player.
and good, but I will not be comfortable having someone of that height. There's anomalies.
I know a basketball player, the shortest basketball player.
You're
who
not getting it.
outjumped
There's always going to
tallest
be
basketball
anomalies. It's not always going to be a fact of everyone isn't a specific height is going to be short. It's got to be short. It's got to be bad because some do have good jumping height. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There will be anomalies. Thiago Silva is an anomaly to that. Yeah.
Mhm.
There are exceptions to the rule,
He's
but for the
5'11".
most part, 6'1" is what I want.
Look at Peter
Plus,
Crouch.
Thiago Silva had proven it so many different times in so many different places that, I mean, he's one of the greatest centre backs of his generation. So,
Yeah. Peter Crouch doesn't need to jump too much. All he needs is a touch
no,
on the
he's
ball.
like 7 foot. What do you expect?
Peter Crouch doesn't need to jump. He just get a contact on the ball and it goes in. But Thiago Silva,
Bro, you don't even.
jump.
You literally don't even need to angle headers. Sometimes he could probably just walk into them and they'll go in. If you get right pace on it, you can walk into it.
Yeah, Joe Doc said actually Silva is 5'11". John Terry was probably just under 5'2".
5'2". What are you reading as 5'2", Nee?
5'2". Just under 5'2".
5'2". 6'2".
Yeah.
Where did you get 5'2"
Sorry,
from?
6'2".
I was like, Nee, he most definitely was not 5'2" as a centre back. He's not Martinez.
Diamond commented. It says Bruntwaite, Wait, and O'Brien says 5.
Yeah, that's just the comparison compared to these centre backs.
That's what I was saying. That if you look at the average height of Everton, they're taller than Chelsea. The average height of
Yeah,
Everton.
they are.
Most teams are. Chelsea
Yeah.
don't have a team. That's a known fact.
That's the problem. Why they were struggling against Everton. Chelsea will struggle against maybe
I think
Liverpool. They will struggle against Liverpool. They will struggle
I mean,
against
we didn't
Everton.
struggle against Liverpool, so
yeah, but we didn't play O'Brien last night. We played Tarkowski last night, and Tarkowski's 6'1".
Tarkowski's like 6'1", 6'2", no?
Very tall. Very tall. Very tall.
Look, compared to our players, the majority of Everton's players are tall.
Yeah.
He's 6 foot. Never mind. He's
Who is?
If you play a player like Abdoulaye Doucouré, he's better in the
Tarkowski's
air.
6 foot.
He's better on the ground. So he's giving you advantage in the air. He's giving you advantage on the ground at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but a lot of the Everton players are really good at jumping. So
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we're
but
talking
a
about
lot of
area
our
code.
players are like 5'10". So you've got like a 4-inch height advantage straight away. It's not easy
Right.
to overcome that.
even Ashley Young,
That-
Ashley Young is, and I think he's like 5'9".
Yeah, but he's playing at fullback. That's fine. You can get away with that.
Didn't Ashley Young play with his son during the
Okay.
FA
No.
Cup game?
No, the FA Cup game hasn't happened. They're playing against each other.
Yeah, Peterborough, I think.
It hasn't
Yeah,
happened yet.
Peterborough.
Yeah, but he was playing against his
No,
son,
the
right?
FA Cup third round is in January on, I think, the 10th of January, and that sort of weekend.
And he was playing against his son.
Yeah.
Is that not incredible?
I saw a comment from an Everton fan when the draw happened and they saw like his son plays for him, yeah? They said, if I have to watch Ashley Young's son score against us to eliminate us from the cup in our last potential game at Goodison Park, I might just stop watching football.
What?
It's incredible. I mean, the emotions. If I were actually Cole and seeing my son playing with me, just like I saw, LeBron James and
You mean
Bronny.
Ashley Young?
I mean Ashley Young, yeah, Ashley Young, and then seeing his son playing against, him. It's just emotions. I mean, you're talking about writing history in, European football or English.
It's
football.
very rare that you have a parent playing football at the same time as their son and at any time.
On the highest level.
Meeting
On the highest
each
level.
other in a competitive game.
Yeah.
Isn't Ronaldo
Yeah.
trying to do that with his son?
Yeah,
it's not
probably.
gonna happen.
I mean,
It's
how
not-
old's his son? His son's got to be what 8?
14.
No, 17 now, something like that.
He's 14, same age as me.
I thought he was older than that.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's LeBron James that have done it.
Yeah, but
he
that was
doesn't-
basketball.
His son doesn't merit to be there, but he's there, and now
His
he's been
son's
sick.
not there. His son's in the G League.
Yeah, they sent him away. No, he played with him in there for a little bit.
Yeah, he
Remember-
played like 4 minutes with him, and then he's got sent to the G League.
He's not good enough, and they're about to send him away from the G League. They said he's even not good enough to be in the G League.
Have they? I don't know. I don't follow it that closely. I just know they sent him to the G League.
Oh, they're about.
I think the
to take him away
best
from-
bet is probably Ronaldo gets injured and he's probably like in the under his son's probably in the under 18s. That's the only chance he could probably play with him.
Yeah,
You know, Ronaldo just probably retired, and when his son's old enough, unretire for like one game just to be Ronaldo and just be annoying. Look at me, guys. I did it. I played on the same team as my son, guys.
I'm just getting spam called right now.
What, by a legit spam?
No.
Oh,
I'm just getting spam called.
like by people you know?
Yeah.
I was going to say, if it's a spam call, I'd just wind them up.
I haven't had one of
I
them.
wind them up, and then eventually they get annoyed and they hang up.
The second time I did it, they started swearing at me. So
all right.
Oh, I've not had that. I had the you've been in the car accident one. This was 8 or so years ago.
When
And
is that?
I was getting off the bus and they said, "Oh, we heard you've been in an accident." I was like, "Oh, yeah?" I went, "When did this happen?" They gave me a random date. I went, "Oh, okay. How about this? Was I a driver or passenger?" They went, "You're the driver." I was like, "Oh man, I must have got a concussion. I can't remember that." And I was playing along, and then I went, "Just remind me, what did you say? Did you say I was driver?" They went, "Yeah." I went, "I ain't got a license. I'm not old enough to drive." And they hung up. I was like, "Yep, that's the way to do it." I was literally getting off of a bus as they called. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have some fun with this." You got you sometimes.
yeah.
I had the thing where I literally got a spam call every day for like, I think it was every day for about 4 days, like consecutive.
Whole dog is wondering if we did discuss the Everton match already. I think no. So what's that? Minus.
Minus,
Minus, no clutch.
aka
Centre
negative.
forward.
CFC Jackson.
There was
misses,
no clutch
minus.
centre forward finish.
Enzo's
Enzo's-
still looking stronger. Yeah, Enzo Fernandez is still looking good. Clutch CFC Jackson misses.
No,
I said it.
Centre forward.
I never saw. I think I missed it because we're watching on the stream. It always
no
lagged.
clutch centre forward. Jackson misses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Centre forward, not CFC.
Oh, center forward. Yeah, center forward. Jackson. Oh my god. I don't want to talk about that, Jackson. I remember yesterday we were here. I said it.
We
I
should have
said
had a
Jackson.
penalty for that, by the way.
Yeah, that tackle from Diamond. I know you are a Everton fan, but you
Yeah.
tell me what is wrong with your goalkeeper? Look at
He's
that
not
tackle.
right in the head.
He's I remember a couple of years ago he did it against Virgil van Dijk, and I think
Yeah, I
he,
said it on the
like,
stream.
booted
I
him.
said that's similar to what he done to Van Dijk, and he got away with
Yeah.
it then as well.
Yeah, because David Coote.
Oi, oi, Snoopy Snoop.
You know
He
what?
didn't know what he's doing.
You know what? That it reminds me of watching La Liga. Gusto should have been a little bit more smarter. He
I
shouldn't
swear
have
they don't
blasted
have
the ball.
VAR.
He should have walked the ball towards Pickford. What you
No.
do is
No.
when the ball is coming, you don't blast the
Me?
ball. You
I don't
tap the
think you
ball
realise
towards Gusto.
if he had his foot on the ground, yeah, there's a very high probability his leg is snapped today.
Oh.
I know. I'm saying.
So you want him to risk getting his leg snapped?
No, listen. There's so many ways you can do it. You're not gonna get hurt. If the force, listen to me, Steven. Listen, I played on a certain higher level, on a certain higher level, like would I say college level? Not on that. After college, I did not play on a different level anymore. I played on the college level where it was high intensity, and the level that Michael Essien played before he moved from there to Bastia, to that level, to Leon and those plays. I played on that juvenile level. What I was saying is, if the force coming from you, if it's high, and then the force coming from Pittsburgh was very high, you're gonna end up injured. But if there's no force coming from you, you're not gonna get injured. But he's having the force. So what he's gonna
There was
do
no
is
force coming from Van Dijk, and he was out for like 10 months.
he's gonna push your leg back. But when the
I'm
force
pretty
is on
sure.
you,
I think Pickford tried to help Van Dijk up, so I don't think he actually did it on purpose.
But there's literally a common theme here. He does this all the bloody time. Also, how does he not get carded for smashing into Colwell, by the way?
Oh, referees are clueless, I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, I'm not even saying this as a Chelsea fan, yeah? You legit should have and could have had like 3 red cards yesterday.
no red cards.
Between all the shit that Tarkowski did, the Pickford one.
Tarkowski was supposed to see red, but 3 red cards.
I'm not trying to.
Beto where he smashed into the back of Colwell.
I'm not trying to be biased, but it should have been a red.
Huh?
It probably should have been a red.
What, the Beto one?
Are you asking which one should have been red?
Tarkowski against 3 red.
I don't see exactly that it should have been a straight red. I see Tarkowski seeing 2 yellows. That should be resulting to a red.
That's a red regardless. He should have been gone. Simple. That's my point. He should have had a red card. I'm not saying it should have been a straight or it shouldn't have been a straight red. He should have had a red card. No matter how it came, he should have had a red card.
I agree.
Also, do you know what annoyed me, yeah? You know when he went down for simulation? That's a yellow straight away. Straight away, he goes down for simulation. That's a yellow. He don't get yellow for that. He rocks his head into Colwell's leg and then tries to start a fight with Colwell. You've rolled into his leg as he's walking away. Then you've got up to start something. You've pushed Enzo Fernandez and then head-butted his elbow and gone down holding your face. Simulation again. So there's 2 simulations straight away, and simulation's a yellow card. He got no yellow for either of them. I think he ended up with an actual yellow as well, eventually, after about 7 challenges. But, bro, honestly. And people wonder why we complain about refs. Because of shit like this.
You won't get away with it.
But they have.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna rewatch the highlights.
Right. Try to turn the audio down on it just in case YouTube try and do us. But yeah, Beto's one on Colwell was ridiculous as well.
What's this fraud doing at Stamford Bridge? Taking pictures with our girls. Usain Bolt.
What? Wait. What was that?
Wait, what?
Usain Bolt. What was he doing at Stamford Bridge, November 16th?
They just
taking pictures with our girls.
I don't know who you're on about. So I can't
Usain Bolt.
Yes,
Bolt.
me understood Usain Bolt. I understood that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, what was he doing on November 16th at Stamford Bridge taking pictures with our girls? Lauren James.
Oh, the women's team. He was at the Champions
yeah.
League game, wasn't he? The women's Champions League game.
I don't know. What the hell was he doing there? He's a Man United fan. He doesn't have any right to be a Stamford Bridge.
He
Dude,
does have a right. He can go wherever he wants.
Oh,
what right?
What do you mean, what right?
Yeah, he's
Freedom
always
of movement.
twerking. He's always twerking for Man United. He hasn't got any right to be at Stamford Bridge and
Nick,
take a
you
picture with
forget
that
there's
girl.
a thing of freedom of movement and all that stuff, yeah?
No, it's freedom of movement ends in Jamaica, not in Stamford Bridge.
No, not how that works.
He took a picture with Mia Fisher, Becerra, what's the name? Federica Becerra, and then
Buchanan?
Buchanan,
that
and
was
then Sam Kerr and Lauren James. When are those two girls coming? Lauren James and then Sam Kerr.
What do you mean?
I said, when are they returning from injury? Sam Kerr is
Sam
January,
Kerr
right?
probably not for another 2 months. Lauren James is in training, I believe.
Great.
Lauren James probably won't return to the actual pitch till about January, but
What about Mia
believe
Fisher?
she-
What
Huh?
about Mia Fisher? Mia Fisher.
I haven't checked on hers. I only checked on Lauren James and Sam Kerr. I can't even remember what happened to Mia Fisher.
You saw both is getting
Also,
fat.
side note on Mia, yeah? Can we not have our striker wearing number 2, please?
Yeah, she wore to number 2. What the heck?
Yeah. I look, whether it's got a significant meaning or not, I'd rather not have my striker wearing the number 2.
But
Wait,
how many strikers? Just have 4 top strikers. How are we gonna deal with this? 4 top strikers.
I mean, we've got Sam Kerr, we've got Aggie Beaver Jones, we've
5.
got Mayra Ramirez.
5.
5? Where you got 5 from?
You got Sam Kerr.
Yeah.
You have Mia Fisher.
Fisher. Aggie Beaver Jones.
3.
Who was that one I just said? Mayra Ramirez. That's 4.
4.
Where did you get the extra one from?
You forget the American.
Oh, Katerina Macaria.
There you go. 5. Just got 5 top strikers. How are you gonna feel? How are you gonna make all these top strikers happy? And none of these strikers are, reserve strikers. They're all top. They're all starters.
I mean, it's too early to say that Aggie is a top striker.
It says that my carrier is a number 10. Is he? I thought she's a striker. My carrier is a number 10.
Did you also just call her a he? Wow.
That's a hair. Well, I mean, we always say he.
I think.
I mean, it is 2024.
It
is 2024, so we'll be all
guys,
right.
Put it this way: if they didn't identify as a female, they would not be playing women's football. So there's my argument on that one.
All right, it's a her. Apologize. So I say he. I mean, it's a slip of tongue. We always say he's clean boy. He got the ball. He moved the ball. He had the ball. Too many times where we even.
By the way, absolute cutting edge journalism. This. Someone from the Telegraph is reporting that Marcus Rashford. Huh?
Stephen, let's get this right before we move on. Whoever is watching, is it Marlon, right? Marlon said Macarion is a number 10, not a striker.
A lot of our players, even the strikers, can play multiple positions. Like Aggie, I think, is played out wide. I think she's played as a 10 and she's played as a striker, if I'm not mistaken. So,
yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it multiple times in the middle also, and then.
This is what I'm saying. That's one of the benefits. Yeah. Like there'll be game time.
Anyway,
I mean,
it helps them. I mean,
Guru Wrighton will be leaving soon, probably.
Guru Wrighton's leaving.
She might be soon, bro. I looked up the age of our. I didn't realize she's already 30, bro.
Guru is 30.
Yeah, that's my reaction as well.
Unbelievable! Oh,
and I literally had no idea. I was looking up the age
Sophie's still there. How old is Sophie?
With someone about it, right?
How old is Sophie?
What, Ingle? 33.
Yeah, and she's still there.
Well, she's been injured.
I was thinking she should be one of the ladies that will be leaving a long time ago, and she's still there. Sophie Eagle. If you look at, hey, I don't want to use that word over here, but she's still there. But anyway,
She I can't remember what she done. I think it was her ACL.
yeah, she's brilliant. She's brilliant. As she's been there forever, but she's brilliant. Experience. When we talk about experience wise.
Sorry to cut you off, right? You know, earlier you said Como are playing, and I told you that Fiorentina are playing before that.
Yeah, I said Como will play Inter Milan, right?
But before that, Fiorentina are playing Udinese, yeah? Fiorentina went 1-0 up in the 8th minute for a penalty, yeah? Was 1-0 at half time. We're 61 minutes into the game. They're now 2-1 down.
Fiorentina, people say you look at the Conference League, they are one of the strongest to match Chelsea, but it looks like they're even the weakest.
Udinese are in 9th in the league. Fiorentina are 5th in the league.
No.
If this result stays at 2-1 to Udinese, yeah, they will stay in their position because they were already in this position by a point. Roma are 10th, by the way. But it puts them 8 points behind Fiorentina in 5th with a win against Fiorentina today. It was only that I was going to check something about the Chelsea women's team, and then my app crashed. So when I reloaded, I saw it was 2-1 in that game.
How is the Everton women's team doing, Steven?
He's not looking good, Brave. To be fair, they're 9th out of 12 teams. So they're joint with Liverpool. They're joint with Villa, who are 7th, Liverpool, who are 8th, West Ham are 1 point behind them, and Leicester are further 2 points behind them. So
yeah,
they're actually doing all right, to be fair.
Chelsea don't have any size in the BSL. They don't have any match size, no match, nothing. No one is matching.
Chelsea are too good, bro.
Too good. They're too good for everyone. Remember when Arsenal used to dominate, and Man United also used to dominate for a period of time. It's time for Chelsea to reign for a period of time also.
There's rain.
There's rain after rain.
And then there's absolutely dominating the league for like half a decade.
Because
over half a decade.
It's like Emhe, and what do you call it? Abramovich reign. Now it is Bompasta and clearly Bowley's reign. And that's going to be there for another 10 years. Because Emhe was at Chelsea for over 12 years. For over 12 years. It's not going to look easy for any other team. If Arsenal, Manchester City are looking to dominate the WSL, it will take forever for them. Because there's another new regime, which Bompasta was the one in charge of Olympique Lyon at the French league. And she won the Champions League back-to-back with Lyon. She was a dominant force in the women's version.
She won the league unbeaten as well.
Yeah. And then she used to be a player with Lyon when they won it also. So it's not going to be easy for any team in the WSL.
I think she's the first woman to win the Women's Champions League as a player and a manager.
Yeah, first ever to do that. So that's impressive. I think we're gonna drop off from here, Steven. We've done a pretty touch. Unless Diamond, you have any news you want to share in the Premier League? Any other news? Or you want to share with us?
I don't have anything more to say about news.
You know what I want to do? I want you to do for us, Diamond, from today onwards when you're free, and I'll let you. I want you to do this. We want to have a segment where you pick up some something from the Premier League. Anything that you want to like statistics. Did you know that this team has done this? Ever first team to do this in the Premier League to accumulate this point? Yeah. Something that you can pick up from the Premier League that we don't know or nobody knows. You can pile them up, and when we go live, you can bring them up. Maybe you can have 3 or 5 anytime. Anytime you see statistics, you can put them up. What do you think?
Yeah, I can do that.
You can do it? Yeah, that'll be good. Put them up together. So, did you know? So we have a did you know segment. So anytime we do, we can have like 30 minutes for did you know. segment or 20 minutes or 15 minutes for did you know segment from Diamond. Stephen, what do you think?
Yeah.
We can do that, right? Good. I'll find the time for it. I'll put that in my. And once we start with the program, I'll look at my time and I'll make sure I put the Did You Know segment from Diamond in there. And then as time goes on, I'll do a jingle for it. It's time for Did You Know from Diamond, something like that. I'll let's see someone
We'll
can
figure
record it.
something out.
Yeah. Or maybe he can come up with something else. If not, this is just idea, some idea I just put up. But Diamond, if you come up with something different, more interesting, or maybe Q&A questions, or some interesting questions, that's something that you can come up with. Because we've been looking for this for a long time, and God has been listening to our prayers. A third person, someone from a neutral ground, like a different football club, we can team up and make it more interesting. So something that you can come up with. You can either, if this week you can come up with statistics, maybe the following week you can come up with Q&A, Premier League era, or you can go back, era, or you can come up with maybe general knowledge or anything. So if you with possible answers, questions for us, me and Steven, get involved or something like that, or maybe those in the chat, you can get them involved, or that kind of stuff.
Are you going live tomorrow?
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. I think so. Steven.
I could pre-record a segment if you want me to.
Sure. Yeah. Record it. What you can record it and then you can send it through to me on what would be the best way to send it? Are you on Google?
I can put it on Drive and then I can send you the link.
Okay. Yeah. You can do that. And I can play it on the show. Yeah, definitely. Anything that comes in, I can just play it in the show. Let me see if you guys can hear this, then it means that we're good to go. I can play it right now. You guys can hear this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you record, you can say I can play it right here, and then we can work on it. That'll work. So Damo won't be live, but we can still hear his voice. Boom.
Right now, I'm just trying to figure out the average age of the Everton squad.
I might have an article for that. Hang on.
Hey, Steven, Oscar, there's rumors over here. Oscar will be swapping to Shanghai for Sao Paulo. So Oscar is not going to retire.
That's not rumors. That's happening. We've known this. I'm pretty sure that's happening.
Yeah.
That's why he left me.
Yeah, I'll put this on my stuff tomorrow. Oscar on his way to Sao Paulo, Brazil. He left because of the money. He left way too early, isn't it, Steven?
I've got 25.
Yeah, he was 25 when he left, right, Steven?
No, Oscar. I don't know what.
No.
What you on about?
25 for the average age.
For Everton.
The age. Yes.
For your average age, I've got 27.8. No, squad age, that is. And then average starting 11, 29.1.
All right. And when was that made?
This is this season.
Yeah, I think it's because I added the youngster. Yeah, because
so this one's from the 8th of November.
Okay.
All right. Steven, guys, stay in there. Diamond, stay in there. Stay in there for a second, okay? You guys stay in there. Yeah, let me end the stream.
Diamond, I've sent it in private chat if you want to use that one.
All right, guys, I want to say thank you all for joining us on the show today. My name is Nizar with my co-host Stephen G and Diamond here of Everton fame. We want to say Lil Brandons, everyone.
Hang on to hope.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys same time tomorrow. Bye for now.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud in the face of doubt. You shout.